Hello traders, it's Lomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. Before I start, I would like to give you some important news because from January 2023, I prepare a new program. It will be one-on-one mentorship with me. So below this video, you will get link to this website so you can see more details. So I decided to prepare this program to help you to succeed in trading, to help you to see the things which you probably might not to see if you are still struggle with trading. So this will be exactly one-on-one. You have all details on this website. I also below, as you can see, prepare some example of the plan which I would like to do with you. But of course, this program is fully customized. Anyway, we'll have around 12 meetings, and it will be very intense program. So go to the website below, see details, and if you have any questions, feel free to schedule a meeting with me. Just clicking on this button here. So of course, I will be happy to speak with you to answer all your questions. But like I said, we will start this in January 2023. So now let's go to Forex. EURCAD is first pair, and this is pair from last week still. And as you can see, we said last time that prices around the resistance level, we had this trend line resistance, and we said that we would like to look for potential short entries against main direction or continuations with this uptrend. As we can see, we had breakouts and price continue to go up. So what we have right now on the weekly chart, price is pushing up. Now it's even this weekly trend line was broken, so this might be really possible strong up move, up retracements after this down trend. We see that resistance is right now. We are basically around the resistance zone here, and also we have some spikes here, so we can just move it a little bit higher just to have another level. We have a little bit more spikes. Next level of the resistance is up here around those spikes, and the next one will be higher here. So those are the levels where price might to stop. We can delete right now support area, which was here. And that's why we said last time that we can expect maybe some bounces because of this trend line, but we see that the price is pushing up. So on the daily chart, we also see that the momentum started. So of course now we can just remove unnecessary things and just pay attention what we have right now. By the way, we had those setups on the 4-hour chart, as you can see here. Of course, it was late setup. To enter, we have a first, second one. Of course, combinations with lower time frames, if possible. On the 1-hour chart, we didn't have anything, but we can quickly check if there was something on the lower time frames, like maybe 15-minute chart. First, we can go, and on the 15-minute, here we had setup. Okay, this was our entry, stop loss below this. Okay, so this was very nice, a very nice trade. And if we go here, also here we have 15-minute long 1 to 3, as you can see, entry, stop loss. So we had combinations, and this is what we would like to do if we have late setups. Okay, so price is still climbing up, it's still pushing up. So if we go to daily chart, we have next levels, of course, where price might to go. Of course, we know that we are already around the resistance, yes, as I said, yes, but the next one is higher. So of course right now it's for now it's very easy. There is momentum, so all kind of the retracement is our option to go and buy this. Of course, keep in mind that this is late, so better to combine this with lower time frames, like I showed you on those 4-hour charts, and those 1 to 3s here with the lower time frames. So right now retracement, and you go and buy this. Okay, 1-hour chart exactly the same. 1-hour chart retracement to the 36, go to 5-minute, 1-minute chart, and try to buy this. I wouldn't sell this pair yet. I would like to see that price is reaching resistance, or it's struggling on some resistance. Okay, so I'm not so to be honest, I would like to see really that price stops somewhere. Like we said last time, that this was the level, so this was good opportunity for possible short scenarios. But right now it's still pushing up, so I would just wait for some stop on some resistance. And the first sign to sell this will be a 1 hour chart trend line breakout. Okay, so whenever price breaks this 1 hour chart trend line, then you can start to sell this and target 4 hour chart trend line with the 4 hour chart 36 EMA. But right now retracements and long scenarios. Euro dollar. So we said last time aggressively long scenarios in the lower timeframes to target resistance, to target trend line, or short scenarios in the retracement to target these daily levels here. And as we can see, we have up moved and price started to range a little bit. And this I would like to show you on the lower time frames, because this is the situation when usually traders try to catch some entries and they are not working out. Okay, so did we have probably nothing happen on the lower time frames to go long, because it was, you see, very strong. We can just quickly pay attention to this, but like he said, it was just up move and then down move, so we didn't have any opportunities to look for buy scenarios. But what happened to possible short options, like we said? Let me just delete. Let's go again to the 4 hour chart. And we had this trend line, yes, and we said, okay, whenever price starts to go down, we try to sell. But what happens here? This is what you have to pay attention. It will come probably with the experience, because we had this move and then price retrace, okay, but we didn't have momentum. You see that price stops on the previous bottoms. There was no EMA crossover on the 4 hour chart. So if you start to look for short scenarios, for example, if you change the angle of the trend line, probably you might to find setups on the lower time frames, but those setups are always aggressive, because we are not clearly below the 36 yet. Okay, if you go to 1 hour chart, you will see that probably there was set up to go and sell this. Okay, but again, keep in mind that this is always aggressive approach. Okay, this could be your setup to go and sell this. But like I said, if you pay attention for the 4 hour chart, price was still around the same level, so we didn't have like a like a breakout, like a clean breakout, and price stays below the 36 EMA and clear breakout of the trend line. And because we trade against something, it's always a little bit more difficult. Okay, what I mean by this, you see this example here, price is clearly below the 36 EMA. And here we see we were around the 36 EMA still, okay? So those are those small details. So if you take this short 1 to 3 here, or maybe even this, but it was very funny setup and too steep, as you can see. It was okay from the strategy perspective, but remember, you trade against, and I always repeat even to my students, that trading against main direction is more difficult than trades with the main direction. Okay, so this is what we had last week, and now what we have weekly looks like it's pushing up. Okay, but if you go to daily, there is no confirmation like on the EURCAD that we want to go higher. We are still around a strong resistance. If we look for this daily chart, you will see that if we connect, this, we are still around this zone. So now there are two questions: is it false breakout, and we go to this or to this, or this is breakout and continuation? So we can have those two things right now. If this is false breakout, of course, you can still look for short scenarios against main to target 36 and target this trend line. If you do not trade with the against main direction, you have to wait for some retracement to the 36 or to this trend line, and then you try to go and buy this. If you go to 4 hour chart, we see right now that the price, you see, broke this struggle, so we are not sure yet, yes, what we can have. We have this trend line here right now. So basically If we have breakout of this previous stop and price will continue to go up, of course, then every single retracement is just option to go and buy this. This is your 1 hour chart trend line. So if price start to go up, of course, you want to buy this. If price struggle here, yes, wait, patiently wait to see the clean direction of the price. And if price breaks this 4 hour chart trend line, you are okay to look for short scenarios. So this is what we have on the euro dollar. GBP US dollar. So this one broke resistance and went up to another resistance level, as we can see here. So let's go to higher time frames. And if we go to weekly chart, we have levels from the weekly and daily. So we see that price reached another level of the weekly plus daily. If we look for trend line, we still have room to go to this. So now it's still pointing up. Yes, we can delete this because this was broken. Now you see that we are on the also strong area of the resistance. Next resistance is a little bit higher, also from the daily. And this is here. Okay, so there is still, of course, room to go. Right now it's pushing up, so still all kind of the retracement, it will be option to go long. Behavior is more or less like on the euro dollar. As you can see here, the price went up, started to range. But different situation is that we are on the resistance, but it's a little bit, I think, cleaner than on the euro dollar. So you can still wait for the retracement, try to buy this, target this. Whenever price break this, you look for buy scenarios, target next area. And if price breaks this, then you look for short scenarios and you target this trend line. Okay, so those are the situations which might happen, or at least what we want to follow. Okay, maybe not which might happen, but which we want to follow. This is your 1 hour chart trend line. Don't sell it here. There is no point. Wait for the retracement. It is wrong. Wait for the retracement. Try to buy and sell here. Okay, so this is what we would like to do here on the euro dollar. Sorry, GBPUSD dollar. Next is NZDCAD. NZDCAD also broke resistance. We said last time that we are on the strong resistance. There is trend line, so if price breaks this, we can look for short scenarios. And I think I couldn't say much about the daily, about the long scenarios, because I didn't know how it could be broken, and now we see breakout. So if we pay attention on the 1 hour chart, you see price stopped here, and we had this 1 hour chart 1 2 3 to enter long entry stop loss. Okay, so this would be after breakout of this, after breakout of this previous stop, after breakout so of this trend line. Of course, exactly the same right now we would like to see on the euro dollar and GBP US dollar if price decide to go up. So we didn't have any chance to go short, only this. And now, yes, we want to sell it because of this powerful levels from the higher time frame. But if you go to weekly chart, now we see that price on at least on this pair gain very strong momentum. You see this candle is very, very strong right now. Okay, so monthly chart. So yeah, so this might continue to go up maybe. Yes. So what we have, resistance area, very strong. The next area of the resistance is up here on the weekly chart. Of course, our trend line was broken, so we don't have any new trend line right now. So it's pushing up. So it's right now, it's very, very strong. As you can see, no retracements on the daily chart. So right now, really, we would like to see some retracements to the daily 36 trend line. Then we go and buy this target resistance or the next one. For our chart, also this, the same retracement. Okay, retracement, and you go long and buy target resistance. 1 hour chart, exactly the same still. Like on the higher time frames, we have where is our trend line? like this, or we can also connect to the closer to 36 retracement lower time frame entries. If you see that price is struggle here and is breaking 1 hour chart trend line, then you can look for short scenarios target for our chart trend line. Again, short entries are against main direction. If you want to be more conservative against, you have to wait for the 4-hour chart trend line breakout, and then short entries target daily trend line and daily 36 EMA. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Also here we said last time that prices around the resistance, so aggressively we can try to go long in case of the breakout, but we can also try to go short in terms of the possible retracement. So price made this 1 to 3 here. If we go, come on. If we go and see, this is our 4-hour chart trend line. So price broke this. We had this false breakout, as you can see. We have false breakout, and we didn't have any setups. Yes, we didn't have setup here. Okay, we didn't have. Price just broke it and went up, so no option to go and sell this. Then price broke this line here. Okay, so we could say let's try to find long scenarios. On the 15-minute chart, there was no setup to the 36 EMA. Okay, and then price went down again. So what you do in this case, you can change the angle of the trend line. Yes, you can change the angle. You still have like 1, 2, 3 touches, and after breakout of this, you can look for buy scenarios. And after breakout of this, lower time frames, we only had this option here, entry stop loss. Okay, so this was the only thing which we could do in this case. 5-minute, probably we didn't have any setups here on the 5-minute chart. It was too steep. Yes, so only this. It's exactly the same setup. Okay, this is exactly the same setup like on the 15-minute chart. So only this we had. Now price went up, so let's see what is going on the higher time frames. Also here price is breaking 36 right now. Strong move. Trend line is still a little bit away from price. Let's look for the resistance. Okay, so we are around the resistance as you can see, but if we want to connect a little bit more spikes, we will have this. Okay, we have another resistance around this area here, and the next one on the weekly chart is really somewhere around this zone here. Okay, so now the price is pointing up, pushing up. Daily chart is also visible that price is climbing, so it will be the same like on the New Zealand dollar CAD. Yes, that we just wait for retracements and we try to buy. 4-hour chart, this is our trend line. We wait for the retracements. Okay, we try to buy this. After 4-hour chart trend line breakout, we can try to sell, target daily trend line with the 36. And if you go to 1-hour chart, right now 1-hour chart is a little bit funny. So we are like we have situation like this. Okay, so long scenarios still, but only on the lower time frames, if you like. Okay, so like 5 or 15, and whenever price breaks this, make setup above, you can look for buy scenarios, target this resistance. And if you and for the short scenarios, I really would like to see the price is reaching resistance, then extension of the 1-hour chart trend line, and then try to sell this. In terms of the trades against main direction, I always like to see that price is around the strong resistance from the daily or weekly to pay attention to sell this. Okay, otherwise I prefer to get retracement and still make trades with the main direction. USDN, this is something new on our watch list because price broke support area. If we look for the weekly chart, yes, now price is breaking 36, so maybe we'll get this bigger retracement finally. Of course, if we go to monthly chart, this was very, very huge up move. It was 4,800 pips, so the retracement also can happen. This was, I think, the strongest move. Even here we had some moves, you see, 4,800, but it was, price was slowly moving. Here was shooting like rocket, yeah. USDN, yes, so it went up very strong. very fast. So this is our support. Our next support is lower. Price right now is breaking 36. Our trend line is of course far away, so we don't have to pay attention. But basically, this is good level for price to retrace and then make another up move. Okay, so this might be interesting. We will see. Daily chart. You can just delete this line. Daily chart was in the wedge recently. We didn't have like this was the situation which we had. Okay, so we were in the wedge. Now price is breaking this, so we need to see some retracements on the 4-hour chart. For example, retracement to the 4-hour chart trend line. This, and then we try to sell this. Okay, target the support zone. Or if you like, late entries, but right now 1-hour chart is not giving us nice opportunity. This is our 2 to 3 line. So as you can see, prices right now on the 2 to 3 line. So I personally, of course, if we start to still have momentum, yes, if price you see will go down, will make new lower lows, then you can still, after retracement, after maybe kind of the trend line, you can still try to sell with on the lower time frames with the late scenario. So this is still possible, but this I don't like what is happening right now. So I really prefer to get this and then try to sell this. But right now USDN is open to sell. And the last one is gold. Gold bounced on the 12. There was reaction, went up. Weekly chart, yes, it's breaking 36. It's also breaking resistance level. But if we pay attention to the daily, to some details, there is still, you see, there is still like a resistance. Yeah. So again, we had here, we had here. So this is still the same zone. So now it will be still interesting if this is just the false breakout and then price will, drop, or we'll have continuation of this up move. Basically, we don't need this trend line anymore. So if we would like to find next area of the resistance, so this is quite strong right now where we are, as you can see. Here, yes, we have a lot of spikes, a lot of touches. Next one on gold is up here of the daily, so this is the next level. So now, of course, daily chart is pointing to go long, definitely, yes, without any doubts. Price went up, and now we have this. Sorry, for our chart first. We have this trend line here. Okay, so it's similar to GBPUSD and Euro dollar. So of course here, if price retrace to this level, you try to buy. Target resistance. If price breaks 4-hour chart trend line, you try to sell. Target daily 36 CMA, and we don't have any other trend line, so daily 36. And if you go to lower time frames, if price breaks resistance here, and then you can look for buy scenarios and target again. There's another option, very aggressive, but still possible. If price, struggles still here, you'll get like a false breakout. After breakout of this 1-hour chart trend line, look for short scenarios and target 4-hour chart trend line. This is like for intraday trading. Also here, yes, if we draw trend line like this, if we get like a lower high breakout, intraday traders, scalpers can trade this and sell and target this. Okay. So guys, this is all about my forecast on Forex. Again, below this video, you have link to this one-on-one mentorship. So feel free to go there, read some details. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. So I answer all your doubts if necessary. Okay, so thanks a lot. Wish you all a wonderful weekend and hear you soon. Bye.